Good morning, everyone. At this time, before we begin the ceremony, I asked all my officers to stand to my left. Once again, good morning. My name is Lieutenant Ricard Resendiz from New Bedford Police Department's Training Division. I oversaw the hiring of this fine group of men and women and also monitored their progress as they attended police recruit training at the Plymouth Police Academy. I would like to welcome everyone here this morning for the official swearing-in ceremony. Joining us for the ceremony today is the Honorable Mayor of our city, Mayor Jon Mitchell, our City Clerk, Ms. Rita Arruda, our Chief of Police, Chief David Provencha, City Councilors Brian Gomes, Councilor Jane Gonzalez, Councilor Jim Oliveira, and Councilor Steve Martins. Before we begin this ceremony, I would like to take a moment and officially thank the families of our new officers. I say thank you to you because I know that you yourselves played an important role in the lives of the men and women in uniform who stand before us here today. It is evident to me that you have given these new officers both the support and guidance needed along the way. The moral compass that you helped instill led these men and women in their journey to be standing here today. Standing in front of you, ready to take an oath to serve, safeguard, and protect the citizens of our great city. I also know that during this journey, sacrifices were made by all of you, the family. And for those sacrifices, both made and shared by your families, we will always be grateful. Honorable Mayor, Madam Clerk, Chief, Councilors in attendance, it is with great pride I present to you the 12 newest members of the New Bedford Police Force. The 12 officers who stand here before you today have completed 21 weeks of Police Academy recruit training and are now ready to be sworn in as New Bedford police officers. I'd like to present the following here this morning. Officer Algemantis Harrell, Officer Jasenia Miranda Santiago, Officer Jared R. Lucas, Officer Eric R. Beauregard, Officer Jason A. Orlando, Officer Brian M. Crosby, Officer Bryant L. Capello, Officer Daniel Victoria, Officer Corey J. Kubik, Officer Jonathan Alexander, Officer Sasha Vicente, Officer Timothy Soares. At this time, I would like to invite the Honorable Mayor Jon Mitchell to offer a few words.
Well, thank you, Rick. Let me begin with two words, and that's thank you, not only to the recruits, to the cadets about to become officers, as well as to all the families here. And second word, congratulations. And I congratulate, again, not just the cadets, officers to be, but all the families, because it wasn't easy getting to this point. They don't give those badges away to just anyone. The training that you went through, that your families supported you through, is not easy. The screening process is appropriately rigorous, and that's because we in New Bedford hold all employees, but especially police officers, to very high standards, because the calling that you have heard and that you have responded to is a high one. The first business of government is public safety. Without it, all else fails. And whatever your theory of government is, we can all agree that making sure people are safe in their homes, safe in their neighborhoods is paramount. The road ahead for you is not an easy one. It's not an easy job, and again, not just anybody gets to do this. This is providing safety, ensuring safety to our citizens requires oftentimes that you have to turn and offer the other cheek in ways that other professionals will never know. It means that despite your efforts, many times it'll go unrecognized, not just by the 18-year-old hothead who gives you a hard time, but by everyday citizens who don't understand what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. That'll happen. And so your job is not only going to require a level of patience and professionalism, but require a great measure of patience as well. And so along the way, when things get tough, and they will get tough, think about the service that you'd want to offer your families. The kind of professionalism, the kind of patience the kind of high standards that you set for yourself in the academy, set them at every point along the way in your career. Think back about this time. Think about the oath you're about to take. Think about times in the academy when things were difficult, and let that be your inspiration day in and day out as you move on. Because what we here in government and citizens here as well really appreciate what you do. We expect high things from you, and that's why we've set such a high standard of entry to get into this profession. We know you can do it, and we're really grateful that you've heeded the call. So thank you very much, and good luck on your journey.
At this point, Councilor Gomes would like to say a few words.
Thank you very much. It's a distinct honor and a privilege to be here this morning. I'm joined here. I'm Brian Gomes. I'm a councilor at large. I'm also chairman of public safety. I'm joined by my vice chair, Jim Oliveira, Ward 1 councilor, also Jane Gonsalves, and our first vice president, Steve Martins. And I know the words that I share with you, they also do too. First of all, congratulations to all of you. You are beacons within our community. You will be that beacon that people will depend on. I ask you to do one favor for me, and that is your training and the expertise that you will bring to the streets. Have compassion for the people of this city, especially the good citizens. Use the laws on the books to your fullest advantage as you deal with the criminals on our streets. Thank you to the families for your sacrifice. These men and women, as I said, will be the beacon on our streets. They will be the ones that provide our safety. They will be the first responders. God bless you and be safe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilor. Mr. Ruda, you do the honors.
All raise your right hand, please. And when I say aye, you state your name, then repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will perform the duties as a police officer for the city of New Bedford to the best of my ability and understanding in accordance with the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the ordinances of the city of New Bedford. So help me God. Congratulations.
I understand you need a little help with your mortgage. Want to avoid foreclosure. Candy? Well, you know, you're in luck. We're experts in this sort of thing. Mortgage, rigmarole, whatnot. Why don't we get a contract? Who wants a contract?
Here you go, Pete.
Thanks, Betty.
Brought a toner.
If you're facing foreclosure, talk to the right people. Speak with HUD-approved housing counselors free of charge at 888-995-HOPE.